Hi, I'm Louise from OTGrow and welcome to our YouTube channel. So today we're on part two of Katekani's journey. So Katekani attended our basic experiential workshop last week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in Pretoria. And our facilitators were Michael and July. And we are just going to check in with Katekani. We heard last week a little bit of her background, how she came to be on the basic experiential course. And now we're just journeying with her in terms of her experience of the basic experiential and what she is taking from that into her own practice. So again, welcome, Katikani, and thank you so much for being willing to do this.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so maybe you can just tell me a little bit about your experience. What was the workshop like? What stood out for you?
Thank you so much, Louise, for this opportunity. I'm really grateful. Wow. I am very grateful that I attended this workshop. It was very informative for me. I found it to be very, very fulfilling. I have learned a lot about myself. I'm much self-aware now, and my confidence has been boosted through this workshop. So I really like the fact that uh, the interactive group model that was used there, it helped me to found a lot about myself. So I would say that it was more on self-awareness more than in other things, and also self-confidence, because there are certain things that was dragging down my self-confidence that I was not aware of. And one of them being not being able to communicate my needs a certain level where people understand me too, what are my expectations as a person. So that sometimes it look like if I am maybe giving ideas, people are not taking my ideas. So I found out that it's not really people, it's me, because the way I intervene the message, it's not to a point where other people are able to understand me, or they're able to see, like to understand what my needs are or how I can help. And that I think it was also being blocked about because I was not having confidence on myself.
Mm.
So yeah,
So,
the
so
group.
am I hearing you right? Are you saying that the fact that I can't make my needs known made me think it was something wrong with me, but it's just the message that's getting lost. And so I've got more confidence in me because I've learned now how to convey my message better. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, yes.
Mm.
And I also like the fact that because already I have knowledge, but knowledge, we most of us have knowledge, but knowledge does not change our behaviors. So the experience that I got there,
Yeah.
it makes me to what now I'm aware of how my behaviors are affecting myself and other people. Now I'll be able to change that. And through because I have experienced that, and I was given a chance to practice
Yeah.
uh, how to communicate better now. So now I am confident that okay, I can do it because I have experienced it and have given a chance to practice. So all that the experience now gives me that positivity that I'll be able to do it because I've done it in a group. I've practiced it
Exactly.
before. So that's what really stood out for me
Yeah.
there.
So it's not just the knowledge of how to do it, but you were given, afforded the opportunity to practice there in
Yeah.
the group so that you could see, gosh, this is a better way to put it, or this is another way that it might be better. And so with that practicing, you now have confidence of, I can do this in my work and in my life.
Yes, yes, so much that. Yeah. So yeah.
Sure, that's really great. Um, in terms of the facilitator, so well, maybe one step back. So the value of the group for you wasn't just that you had the knowledge, but the fact that you could actually experience it, and not just experience how it shifted things for you, but how your clients will experience it.
Yes, yeah. And also, I learned the value of the use of self is very important. I've learned how to be a facilitator in a group because I think what I was doing, I was becoming more of the group leader, because I wanted things to run smoothly. I wanted a group to be perfect. When there's conflict, I want to like solve that so that the group at the end, everyone is happy and there's no conflict. Forgetting that a conflict is part of the group's process. For
That's
me to heal, for me to be able to be aware of how my behavior or actions affect others, I need to go through that stage of conflict. So I really find it very, very, very helpful.
mm,
And the way the facilitators, they were able to facilitate the group that I could be able to see, oh, so when something like this happened, this is what I need to do. Okay, I don't have to stop it. Whatever that is happening is part of the group.
yeah.
And another behavior of mine that I found that is that um I'm someone who wants things to be perfect. So I always want to help the group. And then I learned that perfection doesn't mean that things are perfect.
Uh,
So the way they were running the groups, it was really, really very like yeah, I learned a lot from that.
yeah.
And
So
then
so
one
mhm. It's like you're saying, I saw what they did, and that gave me a good idea of what are the things that I can do, and how to kind of let go of wanting this perfect group.
yes. So yeah. And also something that I was not aware as well. There's a lot of things like I realized there are a lot of things that we're doing wrong. I didn't know that in a group they are roles that they
Yes,
different. Yeah. So I found that very fascinating to learn that even the way you structure in a group, you structure according to the roles that each member of the group plays. I
yes,
learned that the leader, there's a sage, there are victims, there are mothers in the group. Saying something that I was not aware. Because me now when I run groups, I'll just let people sit whatever, but not being aware. Now I'll be aware, even when we're sitting in a group, I'll be able to know, okay, this one is the leader, this one is the sage, this one is the mother, these ones are the victims. Now that will help me to be able to run my groups to be even more therapeutic.
yeah.
So I really learned a lot. I can speak the whole day about how I found those groups to be very, very, very therapeutic because I experienced that myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. And it's so ironic, Katekani, because 10 to 1, we spoke about these things in your very first when you were attended the basic experiential in 2020, yeah, 2016. I think
Yeah.
15. And so now it also shows that coming back and doing it again, it's like you learning on a little bit deeper level. You seeing a bit more things. So it's not like a once off and then you've got it. It's, coming back and seeing, oh, wait, this is slightly different.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And
yeah, you want to add? Carry on?
yes, I'm just fascinated. So also the use of activities, ne? It's very powerful to a way that I've learned that the way I behave the way I behave or think or
Yes.
feel, it's it's like portrays the kind of person that I am outside the group, in
Yes.
my life, in my family, in the community, in church, everywhere I go. Like if I portray a dominant behavior in a group, that is likely to be whom I am, even outside. Like, yeah. So that it's very, and the fact that we are using the here and now, we are not focusing on other things because the activity makes you to behave the way you would behave in any other situation or environment. So that it's very, the use of here and now, it will help me to, because now I understand it much better. It's going to help me to be able to manage my groups, to say, okay, understand about that, but we are here. Let's talk about what is
Exactly.
happening here. Let's talk about your behavior right now in
Yes.
this. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
I
like the way you also said, it's through the activity. So it's not like, okay, let's just have a look, but it's spontaneously while they're doing the activity, certain behaviors will arise, and that's then the mirror that can be used for them to see themselves.
yes. So yeah, I am very confident right now doing
Good,
this. It's another
good.
step of me getting out of my shell. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to follow you up periodically, Katekani, and just check in with you. Where are you? How are things going? What are some of the problems that you are experiencing? And then we'll take it hopefully till about November, and then I'll come to your practice in November, and you can facilitate 2 or 3 groups, and then we can take it and I can give you feedback about your specific style and your strengths and things that you can work on. But going forward now from here, we normally see it's good to kind of pinpoint 2 or 3 things that you want to really focus on and intentionally do in your groups for the next 3 or 4 weeks. So, what if I had to ask you that question? What are 3 things that you want to intentionally try and implement in your groups?
Firstly, it will be the way I select topics that needs to be dealt with in the group. Because I used to just maybe come with activities and not really focusing on what the group needs are. But so now I want to focus more what the group needs.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. And then also the structuring is something that I was not taking into account. I will just, yeah, you say to and I wouldn't know who is the leader, who is the roles, the different roles that each member plays in
Yeah.
that, in the, and also I want to be a facilitator, not a group leader. I want
Uh-huh.
to let conflict happen, not to rescue the group, but the group must rescue itself. So those are the
Yes.
things I want to, yeah.
So those are really actually quite big things. Just those, I think those 3 things is already going to change have quite a strong impact in your group. So I just want to recap them. You're going to identify goals that are specific needs from the people in the group, not just what you think. So you're going to be
Mm-hmm.
listening and you're going to formulate that into goals. The second one, you're going to be looking at structuring. So to have your circle, to have a look at the roles that start uh, um, emerging. You might change your seat and not stay on the same place every time. Um, and the third thing you said is to facilitate. So to facilitate from behind, not to tell them what to do, to give opportunities and to see what happens from there.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. All right. So we're
Yes.
going to follow up with you in about 4 weeks' time and just hear how these changes, are you implementing them? Are you struggling with any of it? What is working? What has changed? So it'll be wonderful to check in with you again, Katikani.
Thank you so much, Louise. I am very grateful, and I will really recommend this workshop to other therapists who are interested in groups. It's gonna help you a lot, and it's gonna change your perspective in relation to therapy while using groups. It will make you grow, and it's something that your practice is going to benefit a lot. And I'm also thankful that I got this. About this book.
Oh, the bumper activity book.
Book.
Yeah.
I would recommend that if you are an OT who's doing groups, it has some ideas or like activities that you can do, and at the end it tells you what you're addressing and all that. This is very helpful. I've been reading on it. I will, yeah. So I think I recommend this bumper activity book. It's very helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Katekani. So for
Mhm.
all our viewers, please join us and follow Katekani's journey as we follow and throughout this year until the end of the year. And until next time, happy facilitating.